I don't know if I have a new resolution.
I do have.
Oh yeah, what is it?
I want to learn how to.
How to say it? You should not judge people by when they start. Basically, we are saying this is our own new year. So I think I'm not sure what our title is. I think it's New Year Old Us. It's supposed to be New Year. People are having New Year resolutions, but
If you see me in church, please don't say, "Oh my gosh, you haven't been here for a while." I'm like, I know.
like mine is to go to church regardless of how I'm feeling. Are you ready to rant?
The immigrant life to me.
We are happy to be here.
Ewo, the number of people's bomb have claimed.
Almost everybody has a master's.
Did you not hire me because I'm black?
I was only black person. I jumped and started shouting, Jesus!
This is the Nigerian Abroad podcast. Let's get into it.
Happy New Year.
We're back, bees.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
I mean, they say that when the sun is rising, that's your morning. There's one that
I thought you were going to look for that pop-up.
I did not find it,
Let
but
me
there's one to say, when your morning is your morning, something like that. Something about how you should not judge people by when they start. Basically, we are saying this is our own new year, and Happy New Year to us.
Don't judge us.
From Nigerian Abroad. It's a Nigerian Abroad New Year.
Life has left us, and we have been like, let's sort ourselves out.
Exactly.
Before we didn't forget about you guys, we promise. We're thinking.
We're thinking.
When the time eventually presented itself to us, like, this is the time, we're like, okay.
And now we are here.
We're here.
Yeah. Anyway, how are you?
Better than ever.
I'm saying better than ever. So I think, I'm not sure what our title is. I think it's New Year Old Us. It's supposed to be New Year. People are having New Year resolutions, but I don't know. I don't know if I have a New Year resolution.
I do have.
Oh yeah, what is it?
I want to learn how to
say it. How
to lay my wigs.
Are you serious?
I mean, it's been fun with the glueless wigs, yes, but
glueless wigs forever, but
yeah, like on a normal day to work and all of that, you don't have time. But if you want to slay, for instance, like, plus I like to know that I can conquer every aspect of hairstyling. So I was able to conquer the natural hair a bit and then a little bit of my short hair. I'm getting into my pixie era soon, but I'm trying to get it longer. Wigs.
So that's the next thing for you now.
I've tried. I've ruined many wigs.
Because you want to learn?
Yes, because I want to learn. So,
are you using YouTube?
Yes.
Okay.
And Instagram, like several. Anyway, so yes, that's my New Year resolution. One of my New Year's resolutions is to learn how to properly lay a frontal wig.
I think I have one, but it's not a resolution. So, you know how they say resolutions don't necessarily work if you don't have a system, all those serious things. So mine
I don't
is
have a system for my wig thing.
But you shall have the wig.
I have the wig.
So mine is to go to church regardless of how I'm feeling. Because sometimes I get so busy during the week. Like, I'm working Monday to Friday, then I'm doing my business on Saturday. And by Sunday, I just need a day.
That's why she doesn't have time for us, because she's doing her business on Saturday.
So I just need a day to just... Then that dinner happens to be on Sunday. And I'm like, do I know then Anna?
This British culture of Sunday is rest day.
Exactly. Then let me see. I'm like, no. I must be a Nigerian girl that knows once it is Sunday morning, you are going to church.
I have something to say about that. Because I have. I did not think I was going to get to this point. And what I'm about to say, I feel like it's going to shock you. But you know my work hours, right?
Yeah.
And I got to the point where I was like, I need one Sunday off, because even when I have a weekend off from work, I still would have to come back to work. I would still have to resume by 6 p.m. So with the whole navigating London TFL, I said London TFL, navigating TFL, you're already tired.
Yeah.
Then you're coming back.
And then you come back and then you start work.
So everybody is like, oh my gosh, church and everything, and they chill and they get back home and they take a nap. No,
you don't have to get ready for work.
So I'm just like, the week has been so hectic. One Sunday where I would just chill. And I was just like, that would mean me not going to church. Oh my gosh, I fought with that mentality so much. But then I was like, I would have to find a way to make up for that, either joining online service or doing something, but then I realized that I was burning out a lot. And then I was just thinking about it, I was just like, Ijeme Yahweh. Hey, God, you decided on your own. Not that you were sick or anything, but you're just like, at least once a month, you just do this for yourself. And I'm just like, this sounds very satanic.
I know,
Like,
I know.
Like it's still the most appalling culture shock to me. Like,
Honestly,
Sunday is church. It's always church.
yeah.
So how is it that the UK work system is made in such a way that every other day is busy while Sunday is the day where you can catch your breath before work starts?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it just goes against our way of life and everything, and it's just
Honestly, it's actually literally people that work shifts. I mean, there are people that don't even get weekends off, and they've probably not been in church in months, and it's not because they don't want to go; they're just busy. So I think it's one of the things that you don't even realize will happen to you as an immigrant, where you are used to a certain routine. Then you come here, and you have to balance. You have to balance work, balance relationships, balance if you want to run a business, balance that, balance upskilling, balance church, balance serving in
and then
church.
you don't realize how much you need to upskill until
Exactly.
just like, I need to learn this thing.
Then is now if you're now not on a work visa, you're now not even settled. You're still also trying to find somebody to sponsor you.
Been there.
And you're just I just like I am just one person.
I'm just a girl.
As in, like, honestly, I didn't even know we were going to get into this, but it's one of the things that you don't, is very subtle, where your priorities start to change and you literally have to fight.
You have to fight.
Fight for your life.
Fight for yourself.
Fight for your soul, sanity.
Because
things like that.
I also don't want to get to the point where I'm just like, I'm like, I need a break. It's Sunday. Nah, I don't want to go to church again.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, you're getting too used to the fact that you need a break. Sure, you need a break, but what about your soul? What about your spiritual life? What about community? Because as much as my physical body is tired, when I do go to church, I experience that enriching. So it's one or the other. I'm just like, IG, guy, you have to go. Plus, my house is far. It's
honestly, it's something. When I lived in Gravesend and I was struggling to come to I was struggling to come to London for church, I found a church in Gravesend that was a 15 minutes walk from my house, and it's Christ Embassy. As in Christ Embassy, Nigerians. So I had to text it, and it starts at 11. So that means I can wake up at 9, prepare, and just walk.
You know what it means? That you can wake up. Like, sometimes if you want to be lazy, I don't want to do makeup, and you can wake up by 10 o'clock.
Exactly. And just walk to church. It was one of the best. It felt like, you know how you are praying about something, you're struggling with something, and then you just find. The person was standing on the road while I was going home, and it was just like, you know, it's like we're sharing flyers. I was like, oh, this is the church. I'm like, what? I pass here. I pass here every day, and so it's something that you literally have to.
Yeah, be intentional about.
Be intentional about.
Church starts by 10. I have to wake up by 5:30 because ain't no way I am not doing makeup to church.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. So.
Like, no, I've just become very intentional about it because makeup is the one thing I want to be consistent about. Makeup, beauty, anyway, so and then my husband is in choir, so he has to be in church an hour early. So when we calculate, if we decide to maybe do halfway public transportation or halfway walking and then Uber for the rest, then it takes about an hour to get to church. But then if you decide to do public transport, it's 2 hours, so you can do the math yourself. Yeah. So sometimes by the time you finish thinking about all the hurdles you'll be like, no. TFL and London is really the weapon fashion when you go into church. Yeah, I didn't even get into
into church. But also
another thing, happening.
People have also said that. I mean, some people. I know. I have a friend where when she moves, she doesn't dip it too badly. She just finds the nearest church, whether it's a white church, a black church. She's so easy. She what's that English? When you're able to adapt. She's able to. So she moved and she now attends a white church, and she's like, oh, she likes it. That is nice. I mean, and they are very quick and fast with their services. And yeah, it's compared to Nigerian churches.
I tell my colleagues that because when on Sundays when they see me going out, they're like, "Where are you going to?" I'm like, "I'm going to church," and all. I'm very vocal about that at work. So they're like, "Oh, what church do you attend?" And then I'll have to break down the whole process of Nigerian churches and all. And they're like, that because some of them are Christians and they go to their own church, and they're like, sometimes it's just there. I said, see, you need to get you a black church, or even better, you need to get you a Nigerian
Nigerian
church
church.
because the vibes. Of course, the word is very important, the word and prayer, but
There's just something about it.
you know the way British folk get excited about seeing African culture. I said if you come to a Nigerian church, you will love it. You will not want to leave again. First of all, you'll be fascinated that everybody's wearing makeup
Yeah,
and
everybody's
dressing to the
dressed
nines,
up,
but
yeah.
you will love it, the dancing and all of that. But yeah.
Anyway, we've had a very
Also,
long...
sorry. Please, maybe if I say it on the podcast, because church members listen. If I say it on the podcast, you will not now say it to me in church. You will know that I work on some Sundays. If you see me, and the thing hurts me every time I miss Sunday service. If you see me in church, please don't say, "Oh my gosh, you haven't been here for a while." I'm like, I know.
Like Captain Obvious.
I know. Please don't rub it in my face. Someone was like, I feel like I haven't seen you in 2 months. I'm like, haba. Like, I was just like,
It's not
it's
that.
just been 2 weeks. Like, usually the start of term, I miss like 3 weeks because those 3 weekends are very important. And then maybe I now come back on the last Sunday of the month and you're like, IJ, you're here.
Surprise!
I'm like, I am.
How was Christmas for you?
Christmas was fun. I think it probably was my best one so far in
that's
the
nice.
UK, despite the horrid weather. But it was fun. I cooked. I did a lot of bulk cooking, and I'm very proud to say that it's just now that my soup is finishing
Oh, that's
from
good.
December. So, all power to me. But yeah, Christmas was fun. There was a lot of food, a lot of hanging out with friends. Most importantly, I enjoyed my 3 weeks off from work, which is good for me, but nothing too extra. I just wanted to chill, which I don't think is going to happen this year because I want to travel.
That's nice. Like to Nigeria?
Like to a warm country that is not Nigeria, maybe Europe or something.
Okay.
I want to do like the Oyinbo people travel, hop around. By that time, I'm sure that I'll be visa ready.
I'm saying that
to-
visa ready, as in to go through the hurdles.
To go through the hurdles. I'm planning from now. This is when I was shooting this. We're shooting this in February.
Yeah.
I'm going to be ready by December. Mark my words.
I'm saying that mark
to,
my words.
to hop around. That. My Christmas was pretty much boring. How was?
I walked. I think I only didn't walk 25th and 26th. I went to Birmingham. I spent it with my brother. But the rest of the from
Even New Year's Eve
24
and New Year's Day.
Yes, I walked on New Year's. After I went Happy New Year, overture, I slept and I carried myself and I went to work.
I try to feel bad for people like you that work on
Public
but
holidays.
I don't, because
Why?
when you guys finish work by 5, I am resuming for my second bit of the day by 6 till 10:30 every day.
Yeah.
So I don't. I think it's just recognizing my place and
Instead
knowing
of
that,
recognizing my place.
and knowing that we're different people. So
But I really liked it because the trains were empty. Like
Okay,
there
well,
was
that's
no
good.
traffic. So it just felt like, before now, you'll be struggling, you'll be standing.
people smell you and their armpits.
Yes, people smell and they're happy. But Christmas period was so light. It was almost like
everybody has
people
left
were,
the UK.
exactly. People were not really there. So I really liked it. Even work was very calm. People were on holidays. People were just chilled. So yeah, I didn't mind the walking. Partly because I also didn't want to stay at home because I think I was going to be sad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I don't know. This Christmas I felt very aware of the fact that I am a single woman. How do I explain this? Not necessarily marriage. Like, aware of the fact that I'm a single woman and I don't have my immediate family.
Okay.
So that's extreme. I'm not married. I don't have family on a
know what
marriage
you mean.
wise. I don't have family from me, my mom, my daddy. So it just felt very. I felt very.
Was going to Nigeria an option?
I went in October, so yeah, you know the story of that one. And I've gone in
You
December.
sacrificed a dirty December for birthday.
I should have gone in December, but I was saying no, 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 no. I was gonna do my birthday. I was
Welcome
gonna do my
to
birthday.
December.
I was gonna do my birthday in Nigeria. So by the time I went in October, I could not afford to go again.
But the
in
ticket's
December.
cheaper in October.
Yeah, they were cheaper compared to December. That's another thing. So yeah, so it was just done up. So now I don't know if I might still make the mistake again because that's December in Nigeria.
Or you might be buoyant enough to afford both
Both
times.
exactly. Thank
think
you.
that way.
Think
that way.
Thanks so much. Because also that's December in Nigeria. I'll be leaving my father's house, and I'll have a coffee. Like even at my big age. Once I'm in Nigeria, I am not a big girl.
About being married. Like, even if I'm saying my parents, I'll be like, my husband is
Exactly,
dead.
that's another thing. But I know at my big age, I have a curfew. They say they don't care. That you just say my father will say, you are still my daughter and you're
What
still a
if
child to me.
you go to Nigeria without them knowing?
I don't think that's something I want to do. Yeah, I've considered it, but I don't
Done
think
it
that's something I
before,
want to
but
do.
not done it in a bad way because a
Yeah.
good girl. But one of the times that I traveled, I got this opportunity to go to Egypt to perform. So I just wanted to surprise my parents. So I just lied about the date I was coming in. And then they didn't know I entered the country. See, I can navigate myself in Nigeria, just saying. And I got to Abuja, go on the train, just, I'm here. And you're like, oh my gosh, Ijeme. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I mean, even if I do that, I will still be with them for the rest of the
Or
thing.
maybe give yourself like a week.
Do you know all these things? I don't know if I hope my daddy and my mommy don't listen to this.
Your
but
mom listens.
My mom it's true. My mom listens to the
Yes.
podcast, but I don't know. I don't know how safe I'll feel. Maybe I'm just
I
being.
get that,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
just being spoiled because
A
I'm
typical
very.
African child.
I'm also very scared of like police in Nigeria.
Oh, that
I have that
experience.
inherent fear that if I go out, police will stop me for something. And it happened the last time I was home and I was freaking out. So
Then
that
it
kind of thing.
happens.
If my dad does not know, I'll not call him sir. So the thing is that. So I just like a case where if anything happens, they know where I am.
Okay.
Except if I won't go out at all, or maybe I'll be in a space where I can be very shielded from all of those things. But
Okay.
that's my biggest fear,
I
really.
understand.
To be very
so
honest.
technically, you cannot really experience dirty December in Nigeria, even if you go in December again,
Because my daddy will give me a coffee. And I know that it sounds that at my old age, I'm saying my daddy, yes, he will give me. It's like he gives me a coffee or he assigns a driver and says, this is the person that will carry you everywhere.
That's better now.
And bring you back at this time. Yes, but like, obviously, do you know how dirty December? Sometimes it's till 10 p.m., that kind of thing. I won't want to keep a driver waiting till 10 p.m. What time will he get to his house? All those little, it's not as free
but
as
he knows what he signed up for now.
it's not as
I'm
free.
sorry to sound so.
Well, it's not as free as if I was
insensitive.
driving or if I could just decide, make a choice by myself. All those kind
I
of
understand
things.
you.
Yeah, it's just to
Because
it's
then
too-
that
it's
just makes
too-
my next question obsolete. I was going to say, would you ever do dirty December in Nigeria? But then,
when I'm married. Yeah, because I think then obviously they'll say. I mean, my father will say, your husband is
your
responsible
husband
for
is
you.
responsible for you.
Yeah, so
Me, I don't know. Like, I'm not a big crowd person. But I was just seeing the videos. I was just like,
yes.
this scene looks like it would be fun. No? Even if it's just to go for, no, I don't think I enjoy the concerts. People are just too close to each other. But maybe like the comedy shows or something like that. And then the food.
Yeah, the food.
Plus, I don't think I want to go into a club and then be fighting with Lagos girls and they're like, IJGB
As
girls
in,
versus
as in,
Lagos
I
girls.
saw, I saw all those things, but I liked all. I think there's this Ima, oh my God, show that happens every December.
Yeah.
Where it's like a praise.
Yeah, I would love to
thing.
go for
Exactly,
that.
I'll go. Love to go for things like
I
that.
like to go for the experience
Exactly.
too. So
Yeah, I don't.
For
that
the
experience
music,
is too loud for me.
I'm going. No, I would like to just because some of the artists they bring, I like them, and I'm just like some things I just want to check off my list.
Oh
like,
yeah, done.
Yeah.
I think when I get married, I most likely want to do that December without the coffee. Let me do it and just get
say,
it off my body.
out of my body.
As in, I've seen what it feels
Yeah.
like, and it's done.
But I feel like I'm that person that I'm saying I want to do it. By the time I do it, I'll just be like,
Yeah,
too many people here,
I
like,
might now go home early.
I'll just be like, I'm tired. like, what am I doing here? And like, so I'm trying to convince my husband, but he doesn't want to go. And I'm like, you are the one that is like the life of the party kind of personality. So
Person.
if you don't want to go, what am I doing? What am I doing there? If you're saying, nah, it's not for
But
me,
I
I'm like,
also
so it's for me.
I say I also think it's a thing of choice, right? Where the fact that I think that's my problem. If I go for dead December, I want to be able to choose to say, I'm tired of this, I want to come home. Not I want to come home because I have a curfew. I think that
Okay, I
choice
see,
now.
yes.
So it might not even be my vibe, but I want to be able to make that
Maybe
choice.
make your dirty December a day thing. Food, day experiences, go on like boat rides, beach experiences. You can make it
and
that.
then come back
Because I
home.
think it's people just make it mostly about the nightlife.
Nightlife. I saw one where the girl did things that I would do. Like she went for exhibitions and all those soft
Yeah, it's not always
things.
party.
Soft things.
Go
People
to church.
People in the comments were saying this is boring. I said, Jesus.
No. That's when you know you're grown, man.
Is that what I mean?
You're grown or you're old.
Yeah, I think it's because I was like, oh, this is my vibe. Go the other things.
Everybody, it's too
Party,
loud.
this,
It's too loud. Jesus Christ.
Like, okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, happy for all of y'all, but yeah, I don't know how it makes me
Nah,
feel. But
fam.
anyway, so December, then now January 2025. How has 2025 been?
Hey,
Is it not? Hey.
all I'm going to say is, I think. Wait, I don't know if I should say it in this episode or in our next episode. So I'll just say 10 is happening, but God is on top of the matter. Finish. That's
Amen,
all I
oh.
will say. It's not, don't calm down. It's not as if it's like, hey, my God, IJ, but I'm just being dramatic. Like, work is stressful. Work is so stressful. You know, when you go to work and you're just really thinking, like, do I really need money? Like, or like, I can just go back home, or actually I can't, because my mother will be like, where's your husband? You can't meet him. But yeah, 2025, I think it just started out with a lot of annoyance that I haven't bet on myself so far. I don't know if that makes sense. So we're talking about New Year's resolution, and I think for me, it's mostly just to bet on myself this year. And worst case scenario, it's not happen, and then we'll move on with our life, finish. Will I die? I'm not. So it's just like seeing a lot of things that could have happened if I had fixed up sooner. But then I'm just like, I'm not going to wallow in, like, because what will happen is like I'll be in this weird cycle of, I should have started this thing 2 years ago. Then I'll now wallow more.
Instead of take just longer.
Exactly. So I'm just like, bruh.
Yeah.
I beg.
That's actually very solid thing. Makes sense.
Yeah, how's 2025 been for you so far?
It has been fine. To me, it didn't feel like a holiday. So I feel like it has just felt like, because I didn't have a break per se. So it has just felt like
another day.
Exactly, a continuation of life, so to say.
I wonder if that's how most people feel, like they don't have breaks
when they don't have breaks. But it has been fine. I'm settling into London a little bit more.
Finally.
Isn't that finally? I'm settling into London. I'm able to manage my routine and figure out. So I'm being, this. I'm a very systems and kenny person. So I struggled a bit because it's a new routine. So I'm now settling in. Like, okay, this is my routine. This is what I do. On Fridays, I go grocery shopping so I can cook on Saturdays. Those little things where it now feels like life is now it just has a rhythm. But it's boring.
Would you say it's an easier routine?
Yeah, it is a way easier routine.
Is that why you struggled? You're used to bad things in your life.
No, that means, is it an easier routine? It is an easier routine because my job is more relaxed. I don't have any form of external pressure or toxic work.
Was you that was telling me that you wake up in the night and you be thinking about your work? I think that your work was so stressful.
Yes. Like I'll wake up at night and I'm thinking, I'll be dreaming about work or thinking, what email will I receive tomorrow? What have I done wrong? But now it just feels like, how they say some things can be peaceful and boring. So it's so
must be nice.
It's so peaceful, but sometimes it's like I want something to
God,
shake.
God, me this style.
Something to shake. So there are some projects that I was trying to implement. So whenever there's a new project I'm trying to implement or something new, I get very excited because like, yes, something new is happening. After that, everything just. But so far, the year has just been very. I'm I'm just trying to figure out the diet chef, figure out the brand, because you know how they say sometimes. You know how they say, I think, is it you're supposed to put the
I'll
horse?
start laughing.
You're supposed to put the horse before the cart, something, right? That's the right word.
I
Right? The horse is usually in front.
wait.
Then the cat is behind.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Because I
Yeah.
was just like, you've come to another proverb again. That
No,
I'm just-
no, now you know that one.
I know
now.
that one.
Yeah,
the
but I
horse
feel
should be
like
before the cart.
we
yeah.
put the cat before the horse.
Oh, yeah,
So we
definitely.
may build something, and we realized, which was intentional. I pushed them to build because I wanted to ginger myself. I know that if I at first I would just be chilling. So now that we've built it, I'm not saying now let's figure out the right way to go. So
go,
now
yeah.
we are now trying to figure out, this is what we need to do, this is what we need to do. So I think it's just a lot of trying to manage things at work, which is very peaceful, and also trying to manage things with the diet chef. I'm also
Yeah.
trying to figure out how I'm going to balance all of that with the podcast.
Is that a contrasting thing? A peaceful work environment and then that
Yes, actually, sometimes it can be like that. But I had to find a routine because if I had to make videos, so now I have to change. I don't know if I can sustainably make videos. So now we change to carousels, blogs, and videos sometimes, just so that it is
about
sustainable.
stock videos as well. Do you
Yeah, I've actually considered. I need to go back and tell the team that we need to actually do so that
as
I
a
can
team?
so that I can just do like my audio thing. But so
Yeah.
far, 2025 has just been a lot of growing and understanding things
Stretching
and
yourself,
realizing
yeah.
that I need money.
That's our conclusion.
I need so much money to do the things I want
Bruh.
to do,
Bruh.
to sustainably do the things I want to do, and to live the kind of life I want to live. And I don't even mean this in an extravagant way. You know, you see London rent and you're like, if I pay this rent, what is left of me?
God.
Then it just, and I'm like, yeah, I need to earn more. I need to maybe look for other sources of income. So if you see me sitting now, what I'm just thinking of is,
Do you know
how can I make more money? To be very honest.
that's what is on my mind. I'm just like
Yeah.
I want to be okay in life, but I want to make money.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for the UK government, but unfortunately for us, is the UK system makes it very difficult to not difficult because I know some people now be like, well, I've done it before, I have multiple streams. Yeah, we are learning. So we're trying to, and it's just learning different ways that fit into your routine and your current life.
Exactly.
Because if you are now trying to create a second stream, for other people it's multiple stream, but also I'm even trying to create second one.
second
Let's
one.
create a second one first. It is. I think it'd be much easier if you have a second to create a third and a fourth. and
Exactly.
But let's create the second one first, and it is just for me navigating that while making sure that my current job doesn't suffer.
Doesn't suffer, exactly.
Because that is the main source of income.
Exactly.
Because I find myself moments where I'll almost get to the point where it's like I'm almost neglecting my job because I'm just like, we need to find that second source of income
Yeah,
right now. I'm
yeah.
like, before this first source suffers, please focus and then find a way that this would work within your current schedule.
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
My dear.
It is a lot. And I think that's one of the things why I'm actually grateful that even though I'm saying, oh, it's peaceful, and it's not, it actually gives me the peace of mind to now focus on other things because I'm not mentally thinking about what email am I going to receive, who's going to do this, who's going to do that, who's going to go back and go and lie about this, So to some level, once I'm at work, I know what to do. I know what is expected of me.
Yes.
And then I can now have peace of mind. My brain can focus on other things. Yeah, so that's how the year has been. And interesting things that have happened this year.
Already?
Yeah, so my sister is it's still UK government and immigration stuff now. The 15 years thing that that broke the that broke the internet.
Sister Kemi.
The 15 years thing that broke the internet. And when I first saw it on someone's status, right? And then her caption was, what's the big deal now? If everybody goes back to their country, sure they will build the country. And I was like, this person lives in Nigeria, by the way. So I was like, yeah. I didn't respond. I just clicked it and I opened it. And after I opened it, I just put my phone. I say, you people will not kill me. Like at first, it was struggle to get graduate visa. Then the increase in IHS fee. Then struggle to get sponsorship. Then the increase in the salary threshold for sponsorship. So there's just always
We
something.
cannot catch a break.
So there's always something. So after I watch, I just say, whoa. Whoa.
Anything you want to do.
Whoa.
It's your country.
Let me
Anything you want to
just
do.
at least do my job well. Let me even the visa I have, Sef, let me even sit down and settle in it.
Do you know what the annoying thing is? Not annoying per se, but it is extremely baffling. Each and every one of these visas that the illegal immigrants acquire is not cheap. It doesn't come cheap. So it's not like it is a handout.
Yeah.
It's not like it is. This is a generous offer. This is something that adds to your economy. This is something that helps your tax system, because these people are able-bodied men and women contributing, but it's not like it's £50.
It's a lot of money. Yeah, it's a lot of money.
And then I don't have a lot to say. I have a lot to say, but I'm choosing not to say because I want to protect myself. But no, but in all seriousness, we can't catch a break. I feel like next year, we should just be like,
yeah, exactly. So it's just like you don't know what is going to come up. You don't know what policies is going to come up, and then you see people trying to be ahead, right? I think they said that they are going to scrap sponsorship for carers, and I think it's now maybe senior carers. And now everybody's trying to do MVQ. Everybody's trying to do MVQ so that they can be senior carers. And so maybe someone that doesn't even have money to do an MVQ, and they're still trying to recover from how much they've already paid for their current visa. They're not thinking, oh my God, now so there's just always,
if you are an immigrant abroad, check on your immigrant friends in the UK.
Yeah, because there's always something that just puts us on our toes. And in as much as I get that people say, oh, you people should go back home, or everybody should go and build their countries, not everybody has the luxury to do that, because honestly, yes, and people say, oh, when you come abroad and you come to study, that does not mean you have to remain here. No, voila. But in a case where I've come and I'm a graduate and I get a job and I'm staying here,
that means to your freaking economy.
And also that means that for the formative part of my adult life and me building my life and my career is here, right? So I'm doing for example, if I do maybe my undergrad, some people come here from like when they're 20, so to say, and so the formative part of your adult life is here, and you are building a career, you have a good job, you are not here illegally, you are not here to take anything from it. We are not even eligible to funds, to public funds.
The keyword, you're not here
illegally. Yeah, exactly.
It's legal, and the legal route is not cheap.
It's not cheap. So it's like, okay, yeah, this is an opportunity and I'm taking it. Then you're not telling me to leave what I've built in quotes, like a career and all of that.
If you pay me back all the taxes I've sure, maybe,
and start in back all the way. So when people have to go back home, it feels like they're starting all over, right? Even if they say remote jobs, it's not that easy to
They've already
relocate.
had to deal with that starting over here.
Exactly. It's not easy to relocate your life again.
Climbed up their career ladder in whatever field that they are in, and they found themselves in this particular position. I'm struggling to understand the concept of that. And see, let's be real. If that initiative is put into law, you will still find people who will smash it. You will still find people who will work their way up
and
they will smash it.
Yeah, and they'll smash it, yeah.
Whatever hurdle comes with a hardworking immigrant would always smash it.
Yeah.
So it's not the frustration just comes from the point of when is it going to be enough?
Yeah.
Every single issue that seems to come out from this country, immigrants get blamed for it. Jobs, immigrants. This immigrant. The UK is not a hotel. Okay, people pay for hotels. Sure, we are here. Whatever hurdle comes, it's still going to get smashed.
Yeah.
10 years, 15 years, sure, people will still do it because people have done it before. So it's just it just feels like it's 5 years. You got your this thing in 5 years. Nah, I got mine in 15 years. Let's implement that right now.
Yeah, it's a lot because sometimes we just want to rest, to be very honest. Yeah, and
And
it's
it
just
just
a
seems
lot to
like,
try to keep
yeah,
to
yeah.
try to catch up with things because when I remember when the first, I think it was one about carers where they said carers can no longer bring independence,
I am
and
just
that
like,
especially if you get the visa, is it before after April 2023, 2024? I can't remember when that law came in. At that time I was on a senior carer visa, something like that. And I was just in a very weird space because I was at that time I wasn't sure that it was like, what am I doing? Like, because at the time, there's just so many things like my dependent and all that. So it's like, do I need to change my visa? Do I have money to
yeah.
change? Or do I need to look for another job? So it was just a lot to think about. And eventually they said, oh, it's only for people that are getting the visa after April. Then I felt, okay, now this doesn't affect me, but it's affecting some people.
Affecting
Do you
some
understand?
people,
So
yes.
even now with this one, things will always affect us.
Things
And
will always
it just
affect
feels like
us.
we're always on our toes
Yeah.
to keep up
I
and be
mean,
aware, and because anything can change.
there, like I said, like people always find a way around and people always
Mm.
smash it and all, but it doesn't seem fair enough each time because you discover that there is something lacking in the country and
Mm-hmm.
you have decided that this is the problem. So we're going to make it harder for this sect of people to come in because you think that's the issue, that's the solution to the problem. Doesn't make any sense, but here we are. If that's the situation, people will always find a way around it. People not find a way around it, but
Like in
people
an
would always,
illegal way.
yes, people would always know how to navigate it. When we had the graduate for 2 years, then it was moved to 6 months. Then like
Graduate has been moved to 6 months.
there was a whole, I don't know whether that was put into
Oh,
law. There was
I
a whole
don't
time that they were like
even.
it's going to be from 2 years, now it's going to be 6 months, and I'm just like
And even when IHS was increased,
IHS was, it was almost triple the
yeah,
actual thing because I
yeah.
think I paid 600 and something, 625 or so, and then now it's like a hundred
Well,
and
yeah,
something,
a
like
thousand and
sorry,
something,
a
I
thousand,
think.
100, a thousand and something.
Yeah,
So imagine that, and people still do it.
yeah.
People still come with like 5 family members. So it's
No, it's a lot. It's a lot. I saw one reel where one guy said that by the time he's 15 years is up, like he was
just
he was what?
you finally become a British
The
citizen.
British citizen.
And I was talking about this to my colleague, and I'm just like, for most people, not most people, but a couple of people would think about it this way. They're not even looking to settle per se in the UK. It's just the privilege that comes with the passport, for instance. I don't want to have to think about applying for a visa each time I want to travel to a country. I don't want to have to think about the limitations of my current um of my current passport or something like that. So you can get visa, for instance. You check dates and then
Yeah. So
just want to
I
enjoy a
think it's a
holiday.
case of if the privilege exists and based off like, oh, I've been here for a while and I'm entitled to this. Yeah. But anyway, it's at the end of the day, like people say, it's actually not our country. Truly, truly, truly.
It's not though.
So we cannot and we don't implement or create all these policies and laws. The best we can say is, this thing now, wow. So yeah. But it's
That's
stressful. It's
that's what
true
we can
that
do. Oh,
now wow.
let's adjust our plan. You say 15
Exactly,
years,
15
every
years.
so
Let's adjust our plan. They say this one, okay, let's adjust our plan. But it's just really, yeah, it's just a lot to have to always be on your toes.
I don't know if I should ask this question.
Yeah.
If not, we'll probably just cut it out. But what do you think about the face of the initiative?
I think that everybody has a right to their opinions and policies.
Well,
Yeah. Some
yeah,
people are of the opinion that she's been the face of the preference of white people. I mean, if a white person comes and says all the same, you say that they are being a certain way. But then if a black person comes to say it, it's like, yeah. Yes,
can I speak? Yes. So there was a clip I saw when said person was like, when you come to the UK, don't come with your culture.
Mm.
And I was like, you're making this video and you've got braids on. What do you mean by that? Like, Anyway, that's what I want to say. That was like it's so I'm an artist by hopefulness.
I'm saying that by hopefulness.
And a lot of the things, especially with my husband is on a global talent visa, and when we were making that application, part of it was how are you going to contribute to the rich cultural art scene of the UK? And culture is such a huge part of it. Like that's part of the reasons why art is as big as it is in the UK, and art is as important as it is today. I'm not even going to go into the medical part of art and how it helps and all. But so when we have someone making such a statement like, doggone, this is like, let's not talk about the food and how it enriches the culture. Let's not talk about music and fashion and all the other things. But I don't know how I feel about said person saying like, no, keep your culture, come and embrace which culture they have here. But
I'm like, keep your culture. Do they mean like our food?
I don't even know, because culture is the way of life generally now. So what's our way of life? Our hair, our food, our hair, our dressing, our accents. Like, what do we do?
Anyway, all of that is at the end of the day. I don't even know that meme, that purple meme of something.
Any purple meme, I'm laughing already.
I forgot. Something. Ochuko must survive. Hey, I must look for that meme. So that
every
that's
time
my
someone
own.
wants to make a reference,
I always forget.
she always forgets.
Well, I'll look for it and send to you. So that's my own. No, I need to look for that meme.
You can look for
It
it
was
now.
something. Jesus, do we have time? Found the meme. Ikachikemo. That's it.
Wait, did you say Ochuko?
He said, whether government or no government, Ikachike must survive. That's
our
my
response.
mood. That's my mood for everything. Say anything that happens, we'll be fine. We'll be all right. So
That's actually been the. I always used to say this thing about Nigeria, even like no matter how bad the Nigerian economy is, Nigerians always survive.
Yeah.
And the analogy I like to use is, you know how, actually, but this is like a bad example, but unfortunately, this is the frog thing. You put a frog in the boiling water and it casually just starts to adjust to the temperature until.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bad example. We're not dying in Jesus' name.
Amen.
In Jesus' name. But we'll keep adjusting.
Yeah.
We will survive.
We will. I mean, it is what it is. And
It is what it is.
yeah. And I heard that a lot of people are actually going back home a lot more these days.
People that also want to go back to that will go back now.
At the end of the day, honestly, I still feel like life is so dynamic, right? People can go back home and be fine. People can stay here and figure it out. Someone can choose to. And also, even not think about it, people that even work in Dubai, they can't get citizenship. They will just continue
They'll
to
just continue
renew. So at the end of this, some people can say,
they are cutting their expectations. They know, okay, I'm never ever going to get this
thing.
But
Exactly.
the lifestyle, I like it. I want to live like that and stuff.
Because I know someone that works in Dubai. She's like, and they don't have taxes. So she said her money. So she said the money that she's getting, she likes it. So she doesn't. And I put tell her, come here so that you can get a passport. Come to a place where after all the work, you can at least get a passport to show for it.
I'm basically working for the government.
Yeah, but she's like, no, that she would rather stay in Dubai.
I know a couple of people that have that belief as well, like because it's now a whole. I'm working just because I wanted this passport.
Yeah.
But then there is this whole lifestyle you can enjoy in this other place at the expense of never, ever
becoming a citizen.
We don't know if that's going to change, but at the moment, no.
Yeah.
So
I think at the end of the day, we all have choices. I mean, the most important thing, like Dimeji says, is when you make a choice, be able to back it with your chest and say, this is the possible consequence of this. This is the possible consequence of this decision, and I am moving with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like if you choose that, Dubai is where I'm going to stay.
I think the UK should also stand by that statement too.
So I think that's even where the problem comes, where it's like we don't know where we stand part time. So it's like if maybe when we came in, we know no passport to. I'm just carrying. It was, at least I know that this is what I'm coming
Yeah,
into.
it's
But
just
where
a level of
today,
inconsistency.
exactly
Every
today is
year
this,
there's something
tomorrow
new.
is this, and it's like,
Like this year is
just
like,
give me
okay,
a break.
this and this and this. Next year is actually, we said this, but nah.
Nah,
Next
yeah.
year, wait. We did say this. However, we are doing this. We're considering this. We know you came here, you're helping our economy, but stay back. Stay back. Yeah. You're making my chest.
Listen, but yeah, at the end of the day, social issues, and we are immigrants, so it is what it is.
That's the whole this like one of the things I'm trying to do this year is talk more about healing from my failed attempt to become a professional dancer. And on the first I'm going to say it now. So the first episode I'm going to release on YouTube is the fact that what was a huge challenge and a hurdle for me was that before I was a dancer, I was an immigrant, or I am an immigrant. So that changed my entire narrative on everything. Like, not even now you're a black person first. Nah, you're an immigrant first. You came to this soil, you don't belong here. So that changed everything. Every job I will apply for, you must have the right to work in the UK. But what is that right? Is it student? No. This is what we need right now. UK resident, we need this, we need this. So understanding that concept will probably help adjust your mindset to a lot of things.
Yeah. It's also whenever, I mean, I came hoping to be a dietitian, but obviously that's not going to happen. So it's one of the things I tell people, right? It might happen maybe sometime later, but not right now. So I tell people, when you come, I need you to let us be very honest and plain. I'm not being a bad belly. I'm not trying to say, come, but let's be very honest and plain.
Yeah.
This is the reality of it. If you want to come as a dietitian, please, I'm begging you, just tell them, do this, do that. This is the reality. Because when you tell people things, they'll say, oh, bad belly, I don't mind if you come. Come, enjoy yourself. But you're coming as an immigrant. You're not in your father's country.
Yeah.
Like truth is just different.
I had someone say to me, because I released a video and I was talking about how being an immigrant basically stopped a lot of things for me regarding dance. And the person was like, but you're in the UK, there should be a lot of dance schools available. I was just like, breathe in, AJ.
Breathe out.
Breathe out. She's like, but you should be. I said, you know what? And I made this statement. I was like, I probably danced a lot more when I was in Nigeria than I was here.
Yeah.
Like, who would have thought? Like, the opportunities are here, but I did not think about the limitation that would come as like being an immigrant, because I was not even like not underage in the sense of like a child, like below 16, where I'll qualify for a lot of other scholarships and being taken care of per se. Immigrant and then adult. So I was responsible for myself, responsible for my bills, responsible for my rent, responsible for everything. So I had to think of that and then think of, okay, I also want to study, but then that comes with rent, that comes with fees, that comes with getting shifts, that comes with a lot of things, and that comes with taxes as well. And that comes with thinking about what is your next step, because the hourglass is about to run out. So, bro.
Right. Ooh, I was know that this is a Nigerian podcast if we don't say Omo at a point in time. But yeah, so we're coming to an end of the podcast.
Yeah. Bye. Okay.
Say bye.
Thank you guys for watching. We are so excited to be back. Please, let's watch this space. No. But
you do not watch this space.
We hopefully have plans. But apart as being an immigrant, might.
Yeah.
But nothing like that in Jesus' name. But yeah, thank you for being here. Thank me for being here.
I want to thank me.
Thank me.
Okay, anyway, yeah. So like, subscribe, follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, X, and TikTok. Yeah.
YouTube, Spotify.
Share. Do you know how important it is that you share? Because when you share, somebody will see and they're like, these people, if
they
you
are saying
don't
my
share,
mind.
they cannot find us. Please share. Thanks so much.
So we'll get sponsorships too.
Yeah, that part too.
Because we need money. Second stream of income.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.